Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Happy Friday. So, listen, let's talk about where you can find some additional play money. It's probably right in your food. So, let's talk about that because so many of you high achieving women that I speak with, you are just so excited and like really ready to enjoy your money, have fun with that wealth that you are growing with your income, right? You want to do more travel, you want to have those extra spa days, you want to increase your investments, you want to start saving more, you really just want to have fun with your money. But a lot of what you guys tell me is, I don't know where my money is going, so therefore I can't accomplish those things. Well, let's talk about it. But before we go too much further, for those of you who do not know who I am Nishaya Richardson, the Play Money Coach, and I work with high achieving women who want to manage their money like a boss so that they have more play money to do the things that they enjoy without overspending, going into debt, and wondering where their money went at the end of the month. So let's talk about what I'm talking about as far as all of these things, all these fun things that you want to do with your money, they're in your food. So I actually suggested that today or yesterday was a good day to look at how much you spent on groceries and takeout last month because we are eating we are eating our fun, like we have an abundance of food, and so sometimes we consume so much, and it's a little out of control sometimes, and we don't really notice it because we get busy, right? We have busy lives. If you have kids, you know, your kids probably have activities now that it's back to school. Now you're in that a different schedule where you're picking up, dropping off, making sure you're packing lunches and dinner and all that stuff. And then we're still either running our business full time, or we have our business part time, working a full time job. So I understand that life can get crazy, right? Which is why we need to be intentional about our time and the way that we are spending so that there's not so much chaos that's happening, right? Because not only do we focus on the money, we have to focus on our overall well being, our financial wellness, which actually impacts all of our lives, right? The whole everything, right? Not just the money, because the money flows into everywhere else. So if we are consuming so much food, our life is chaos, right? And because we're busy, now that means we go grocery shopping, or you do probably Hello Fresh. You have like a meal delivery where you have to cook your meals, but we don't have time to cook those things. So then what ends up happening is we order takeout because it's more convenient, or we're already outside. So then it's like, oh, well, you just came from practice. Let's go to a fast food restaurant, or, you know, wherever you go for your takeout, and let's grab that instead of going home. And now we have to wait an extra 30 minutes or half an hour, or excuse me, 30 minutes is a half an hour. 30 minutes or an hour until dinner is done. And now, you know, it's throwing off your day even longer, right? So I really want you to take some time, right, this weekend, take some time this weekend, or whenever you're watching this on the replay, and look at how much you spent on groceries and takeout within 1 month, because a lot of times that is where your extra money is, so that you can have more play money to do the things that you truly enjoy, or to accomplish your money goals that you have set for yourself faster. Because that's the other thing too, is maybe you're like, you know what, I do enough fun, right? I go out with my girlfriends or my guy friends, you know, we're already traveling, but now we really want to focus on like paying off debt and saving some more, and maybe also increasing our investments. But we don't necessarily want to have to make more money, work more hours at work if you're working a 9 to 5, or put more work into your business. You just want to kind of maintain where you are. Well, let's look at your food and how much you are spending on your food to see if maybe that is where you have a leak in your finances, right? And when I talk about this, sometimes, you know, people get embarrassed because they're like, oh, well, I have all these things going on, and you know, I had to do takeout, and I'm going to do better. Well, the other part of that is look at what you really want to do. Because when I bring this to your awareness, is not to shame you or guilt you into buying because you bought takeout. That's not what it's for, right? It's for you to get very clear on what is in alignment with the lifestyle that you say that you desire. Because a lot of times we say that we desire one thing, but our actions reflect another thing. So if you said that you want to save $5,000 in 2 months, but yet you spent $1,000 on takeout and groceries over your budgeted amount, and you haven't reached your savings goal, well, what do you really want? Do you want to eat a lot or do you want to save a lot? So it's time for you to get very clear on what that is and why do you want to do it? Because my financial goals are not going to be your financial goals, and they may, but that is not my role as your financial coach is to make you want to do the things that I want to do with my money. No, I want you to get clear on what you want with your money and why, so that if and when we work together, we know what we're working towards so that you can really see that it's possible for you. And that is probably in your food, in your monthly consumption of takeout and groceries. And it's not so much the food that you're eating, but it's the money that you're spending on it. So that was my quick live for today because um, it's easy for us to be embarrassed about it because as we're doing it, we're swiping or we're ordering DoorDash and then paying a $5 fee for a $2 coffee. We know in our gut that it doesn't feel good. So then you start questioning. Then what comes after that is the remorse, right? Or now you're negatively talking to yourself about how you just did that DoorDash or Uber Eats order and you spent $15 on a cup of coffee when you could have just went into your kitchen and spent probably 30 to 60 cents with all of the ingredients to make one cup of coffee. So I said what I had to say for today. So, y'all have an awesome day. Stay safe and look to see how much you spent on the abundance of food that you ate last month and see if that amount is an eye opener. And if so, what are we going to do this month or the following month in October to correct it? Because this is not an opportunity to make you feel guilty or for judgment. It's more of an opportunity for you to have an aha moment and then decide what you want to do for the next month. So, y'all, later.